Hello, Clyseer, Gundemonium Recollection. This is a take 2 because it turns out that I can't beat the final boss on Revised in 8 tries, or no, 12 tries, however many tries I took, so I'm just gonna drop to Novice. Automatic counter bombing, max phase level of 2. I'll remark that for character selection we've got Aerith, the main character. She can shoot, she can launch those wheels whenever a wheel is hitting an enemy, like time is slowed pretty much. And then she has the 7-way bomb. But I'll be playing as an Earl type. There are 64 of them in all. You can customize their weapon, their mana action, and their bomb type. I'm gonna be playing as one that I've never beat it as before, just because there are 64 of them, so I haven't beat the game that many times. Let's see. In the 18th century, mankind's rapid advancement has slowly led them to disaster. With the Philosopher's Stones, also known as the Matrixes, there were... Matrixes? Shouldn't that be matrices? Anyway, there were great advances in alchemy, bringing about a new age. These advancements came at a cost, however. These matrixes were found in the spring of yore, deep within a hell known as Cave Folith. Destruction poured out from Cave Folith. The demonium army attacked in full force. People learned to control the matrixes in an attempt to counter the demons. These people are called Matrix Masters, and there wasn't time to read that. But you know, you got the idea. Evil pouring from Cave Folith. Gotta defeat the enemies. It's novice difficulty because I'm bad at video games. I got to the final boss without continuing, and it's like, no. And in this game, when you continue, you restart the level, you have 3 bombs and 3 lives. And that just wasn't enough resources. I have done it before, like actually just before I recorded, I did a practice run where I beat the final boss in like 5 tries. But you know, rather than doing a bunch of editing, since this is a fun thing, and I was just like playing worse and worse, it's like, you know, we can take it easy. I like this game. I think I've beat it as like half the Earl types, so you know, I have to like this game, or I wouldn't have played it so much. Wow, I'm bad. Oh, but auto counter bombs. Right. That makes things super easy. Especially because on novice difficulty, whenever you get an extra life, it completely refills your extra lives instead of giving you 1. Also, you can still get extra lives through points, which are 1 at a time. But I'm talking specifically about the extra life power-ups. They also extend your maximum number of extra lives up to a maximum of 5. You start the game with a maximum of 3 extra lives, though. Let's see. So yeah, this is my mana action. It's a big giant laser. That big dragon earlier was my bomb. The phase level in the top right is kind of like your difficulty. Right now, max phase rank is 2 because I'm on novice, so it'll go between 1 and 2. Things that raise it are like defeating bosses, getting friction breaks by getting enough friction. Friction is just getting really close to bullets. It also gives you mana. Phase level, though, it is really important for score. Because like the gem points, I believe, are multiplied by your phase level or something, or maybe the square of your phase level, something like that. Let's see. The green gems also give you mana. It's not just friction that gives you mana. That is the green square ones. Those. I had something else to explain. Oh yeah, ways to decrease phase level are using bombs and getting hit. Yeah, also, if I was playing on Revised or higher, at least I think you can do it on Revised, you might need to be 1 difficulty above Revised. There's an action that costs both a life and a bomb and temporarily maxes out your phase level. Not just for the difficulty, but I think it sets it to like 22 or something. Or maybe max is 11 in this game. Anyway, train was assaulted, so we're dealing with the Great Train Robbery. I don't know if this train has any significance beyond the fact that it was attacked. You know, it was attacked by the forces of evil. Boom! Yeah, Yeah, a lot of the mid-bosses go down really fast at low phase levels, especially when I use my big giant laser spell, which is my favorite spell in the game. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. So every 1 million points, you do get an extra life. If you get an extra life when you're already at your current max lives, it actually decreases the phase level instead. On Novice, we don't get nearly as many points though, so most of our extra lives will come from the extra life power-ups. Whoops. I thought of bombing, and then I realized it would auto-bomb if I couldn't get through. Let's see. I haven't commented on the stage timer in the top right. In each area, there's a timer, and that area will end only when the timer expires, unless it's the end boss area. You just keep getting more and more waves of enemies if you clear out the enemies fast enough. So defeating mid-bosses quickly is a key to success, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually really know how to score very well. Considering I play on Novice, I don't think that's really a concern for me. Like, I really like this genre. It's a lot of just pure action. You don't have to fight physics with, like, gravity or momentum or anything. But it's generally a hard genre. I don't know. I enjoy the concept, but a lot of the games I've got to play them on easy. I used to be able to play Touhou 6 through 8 on their normal difficulties and 1 credit clear them, but that is past me that was way more enthusiastic about shooters, and I can no longer do it. Oh yeah, the auto bombing. I have like unlimited lives. Playing like garbage, but no, well, normally I'm slightly better than that. I won't say significantly better, but I should have probably only gotten like hit 0 or 1 times there. Alright, lost contact with a team that was sent to investigate large amounts of mist. It's assumed to be an emergency. And then I hit Z to skip that scene, or that whatever. You can hide behind here. It works even on revised. This is a remake, though, by the way. That's why the medium difficulty is called revised, because it's a revision of the original medium difficulty. That laser wall, it actually pushes you back. I couldn't have possibly died to that wall. If you fail to kill the pumpkins fast enough, they will come and kill you, though. They, like, run all the way over and collide with you, so that your ability to move up and down will not save you. Man, he'll not save you reminds me of the Spellbreaker in Hearthstone. It's pretty silly, the associations we make. Your ability to move up and down shall not save you. Okay, it doesn't have quite the same ring as your magic will not save you. So this part, you have to destroy a penguin of the correct color in order to open up the walls. It doesn't last very long, at least on this difficulty. I don't know if the stage timers are actually different between difficulties. Probably not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you 1 credit clear this game, it takes like 16 minutes. Because I was watching my timer on the previous attempt at recording this game, where I was playing on revised. And I got to the final level in about time for that, and then it reached 25 minutes, and I decided I had enough of the final level. Yeah, we're on stage 3 out of 5 stages. A lot of shooters have 5 stages. It's just, I don't know, really common to the genre. Okay, so those things on the right, we're actually moving according to my elevation. And there are these pumpkin enemies that come by that like shoot up or down at you. And if you don't have the pathway in the right position, you can't shoot the pumpkins. Unless you have a spread weapon, that makes it really easy to shoot the pumpkins. So I've actually lost a life because I ran out of bombs. Amazing. Novice difficulty, super easy. Wow. Alright, that was the stage boss. Stage 4 is actually kind of a boss rush stage, like even more so than like the mid-boss boss setup. Were there usually 3 mid-bosses? I can't remember if each stage has a mid-boss. Anyway, 7 demonium were released from the rift when we brought the 6 philosopher's stones from the spring fjord. One of them manifested in the mist. And chapter 4 Gundemonium. I should have started reading the thing way earlier. So that thing was tossing doll heads that exploded when I shot them into a bunch of bullets. But the enemy didn't have enough hit points for it to be a problem. Because low phase level. At least I think phase level determines boss hit points. Like, whatever the phase level is when the boss spawns or something. Or maybe it's even modified if you get hit and the phase level drops. I don't know, maybe boss hit points are just difficulty. Doesn't really matter. We defeated the boss and they died. Except they're not dead because they come back as the actual boss of the stage. They ran away. Right. Yeah, boss attacks usually get a bit more exciting if you actually let them live for a duration. Alright, it's Kamala 2. I'm pretty sure this is like a stage that's like a boss rush of all the Matrix Masters. The 6 humans that can control the stuff. Yeah, I'll remark that on Revised, the max phase level is 5. So it doesn't actually get too much more difficult in terms of bullet patterns. But what is more difficult is that you don't have auto bombs and you don't get all your lives whenever you get an extra life power. Power up. You do get more points though. Like, I think when I reached the final level, I had like 8 million points or something on take 1. Oh well. I guess I didn't delete the footage. I could still show it if people are interested, but I didn't finish the game. Yep. Let's see. Okay, finished them off in time. Let's see, normally that thing that's swirling around them blocks bullets, but our drill guns go through stuff. Oh yeah. You can easily wait out this attack by just not shooting, but those, like, grenades, they, explode into nastiness. So I often do just wait this phase out, but, with this particular spell, you can just burst them down before it matters. It's when I'm playing as Earl types without the big giant laser spell that it's more of a problem. The 6 Philosopher's Stone cleanse the 7 sins, and the remaining one was made from a human soul. Now its existence can never be forgiven, even as the bell's chime signals the world's end. So yeah, this is the final boss that gave me huge amounts of trouble. It actually will be pretty important to not get hit here. Because, I'm pretty sure the final boss, like, eats your bombs and regains health. So the auto bomb will basically reset the phase. It won't help me make any progress if I get hit. Oh, like that. Oh no. Apparently I'm totally wrong. For some reason I thought it did. However, the bomb does get stopped. Okay, maybe it's... I don't know. I wasn't actually paying attention to the boss health bars when I was playing on Revised, but I thought that's why, like, I could bomb several times, and I don't know. Maybe I'm making stuff up or thinking of the wrong game. Alright. Wow. Yeah, having your bomb stopped is pretty annoying, though. Whoa! That attack that appears on you. Yeah, every time you get hit, you get another bomb. Or rather, every time you actually lose a life. Okay, these aren't vulnerable yet. I believe bombing also refills all your mana. I think if you can destroy those before they actually fully combine, you get a 1-up. That is a 1-up power-up, not a extend from points. I've done it before, but not very often. I think it takes a very specific weapon spell setup. Or maybe if I had actually dodged around this stuff instead of bombing to clear out all the bullets, then I would have had just a little more time to shoot. That's hard. I'm bad at video games. Alright, this is the last attack. Ring, transmigrate. Oh. I hit the bomb button and it said transmigrate completed. But I didn't actually get to fight the true final boss. Because, difficulty and phase level and points. Something like that. I don't know the exact conditions. An impromptu spirit transfer was performed to eliminate the spirit energy. With all its active functions stopped, Gundemonium became dormant. As such, the Rosencruz Foundation considers the operation a success. Yeah, if I hadn't hit bomb, the enemy would have just exploded. Okay, so apparently this actually takes 17 minutes, not 16 minutes to beat. Alright, so that was Gundemonium Recollection. Next up is the sequel, Gundead Line, which has a random capital G in it that's silent for some reason. Gundead Line, it has a lot of similar mechanics. We'll still have phase level, we'll still have 1-ups that only on easy mode completely refill your lives. Earl will not still be around, though. I think there are, like, 3 playable characters. One of them is actually the person we just defeated as the final boss, but, since they're not linked to Demonium, they're significantly weaker. But still powerful. I think they're the easier of the 2. And there's the main character from this one, and then a secret character after you beat the game. That has an interesting mechanic. I might play as them, even though I'm, like, really bad as them. Because, you know, this isn't about demonstrating that I'm good at games, this is a celebration of a genre of games that I really like. Oh, thank you for making! Let's not save replay, though. My replay is this video. But anyway, see ya!